Chud the Racist guy running around Tennessee,
chipping out,
calling black people's N-word with the hard ER, and we seen where this was gonna go. Either he was gonna be unalive or he was gonna eventually unalive somebody, which he did tweet that is going to be the final outcome, is him unaliving somebody black, him going to jail and beating the case, and then race riots ensuing as he walks free. So one half of that plan kind of worked out, but it backfired because he approached somebody who, unbeknownst to him, is actually a U.S. veteran. Dude served. I think he was in the war. I don't know if it was Afghanistan, Iraq, one of them. But he literally told him, look, dude, I already know who you are. I got PTSD. Leave me the fuck alone. If you come to me with that chimping out shit, I'm putting hands on you. He did it anyways. Dude put hands on him. Now, this coward Chud took out his gun, grazed himself, popped himself, shot dude. I don't know if dude is alive.
I think it's attempted. I don't think it's
no, he got attempted murder. He got aggravated assault. He got like three or four charges basically. So he literally chimped out. His whole goal was to show the world black people have no emotional intelligence, black people have low impulse control, and black people are violent. What he displayed was no impulse control. He is violent, and he chimped the fuck out. He had literally everything he tried to paint us to be. He showed that's what the fuck he was. But the whole thing was he was using free speech to push what he was doing, saying, oh, it's just a word. So where do we draw a line with the free speech?
Man. But according to y'all logic, what y'all just said with that, nobody should be offended by what he's saying.
Nobody, no. What?
That's not
yes. He's on a social network, and to him, it's comedy. So if he's doing this, hey, look, and he got the white community.
That's rage bait. That's what the kids call it.
But what I'm saying is, you saying it shouldn't matter if a nigga talk about somebody dead. So somebody dead is where y'all don't draw the line, but a dude just saying something to people in real life is where you draw the line.
Well, if you stupid enough to play into listen, bro, we're full functioning adults. You ain't got to be a genius to tell when a motherfucker is antagonizing. The correct term is antagonizing. In modern terms, they call it rage bait. Call it what you like, but we're privy to the term. You can't tell when a motherfucker is antagonizing you and you still take the bait. I mean, I'm not condoning what he's doing. By no means. Listen, man, what sane person in their mind goes up to strangers doing, I don't care what part of life, I wouldn't just go up to no random white person and just randomly just calling them crackers and all these things. I wouldn't go up to no Crip as a blood and just say derogatory things. People don't do that. So when a person comes up to you, two things. You really are crazy or you really stupid. In either case, I'm not about to bite this bait.
What's the third one too? It's content. Shout out to Masai. He always say, I mean, it's all content at this point.
That's fine.
If he had no content, he wouldn't be doing it.
That's my point. So what I'm saying is, are you not cognizant enough to know it doesn't matter what the three reasons is, you know it's tomfoolery.
See what you got to look. I agree with Rod. Hey, but listen,
man,
you got to look. You got to look.
That up.
You got to look. Something like this always happens around election time.
Quite literally.
Anytime there's elections going on, they push the race button. So I already called it from day one when I seen him. I said, this dude is giving me agent vibes. So if he beats this case, just know this was all a part of the plan to get these race riots cracking off, to get martial law cracking off so they can implement the next phase of their motherfucking plan, allegedly. But just look, from George Floyd on down the list, go look at every election. Around election time, racist shit start happening. You had to stop Asian hate. You had the lynching shit that was going on. You had like every single one. They pushed the race button. Why? To distract you. Why we ain't talking about the Epstein files no more? We ain't talking about that no more. Instead, we talking about some random white boy on the street rage baiting blacks. And that's getting national coverage. But the fucking Epstein files, zero.
And don't forget,
what are we talking about?
And they said he had a tweet where he said, this is the final play right here. Watch when I beat this case. Basically, like, so he's basically already putting it out there that he already know he gonna beat this.
That's what I just said.
Nah, I know. No, you said he made a tweet saying he was gonna off somebody.
And then beat the case.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah.
So even if he don't beat the case, let's just be real. If he don't beat the case, what's worst case scenario? He go to jail.
He get out.
I'm just saying, even if he does have to do a little bit of time, he's already gonna be accepted by who? the woods. You dig what I'm saying? They gonna glorify what he's gonna do.
Oh, he gonna be the man in there.
That's all I'm saying. All we doing is glorifying the situation. And if you a real life person who want to come home, you're not worried about him unless he directly offends you, which he's not going to do in there, because you already know once you do something like that, then it's gonna really crack.
That's
off.
a whole riot.
Yeah, that's a whole riot.
He ain't doing that because it ain't no content to do.
Again, that's not my. All he is gonna be a popular inmate. But if you really want to be real, if he was really about that life, he would have did it the Luigi route. And that means if you really got that much hate or you really got that much determination in your heart, you would just do it. You ain't doing it for content. You're doing it for a cause. And I let you know, it's people out there. It's not even a group. It's people out there that's really make a change. If you as an individual feel like you can make a change, then by all means do it. I'm not saying do something off the wall or crazy. I'm just saying if you want to make a change, go ahead and do it.
My thing is the police were seeing all of those tweets. He already premeditated shooting somebody. His whole plan was to antagonize somebody, get them to react so he can shoot them, because he thought, oh man, the First Amendment, I can arm myself and defend myself. But the thing is, you can't premeditate that. That doesn't fall under your amendments and your right to defend yourself.
This is the one time I hate that race card stuff, but I mean, white influence, white privilege. I'm not oblivious. I really shy away from it. But hey, bro, yeah,
let's viral. Let's not even make it a black and white thing. If that was an Islamic person with a hijab on his head saying praising, worshiping in tongues in Arab, that right there would be considered a terrorist threat.
I'm gonna keep it real. I don't think he's beaten this case simply because he literally documented play by play, stream by stream, tweet by tweet of what he was gonna do. His intentions was to eventually pop somebody. That's it. That's all. It had nothing to do with defending himself. He was trying to get in physical altercations to pop somebody.
Would you be surprised if he beat it though?
Would I be surprised? No, because like I said, I believe he's an agent. So if he beats it, then that's a part of the plan. But I just think there's no way for him to beat it because, one, you popped a vet. This ain't no random black guy on the street. This wasn't no random gangbanger or no low-life criminal like they like to say. Dude went and served time. So he's going to have the backing of whatever force he was in, whether that was the Marines, the Army, the Air Force. I don't know which branch he was in, but dude is a vet who has PTSD. You know how serious that shit is.
He got the
Not only that, Chud made it bad for himself with white people. White people not fucking with him. Outside of the racists, he don't have the support of white people. You know why? Because white people's trying to get the stain of racism off of them. So they don't want to be known as the most racist people in history due to what their ancestors did with slavery and colonization and shit like that. So you are perpetuating the stereotype that we're trying to erase. So we telling people we not racist, and then your dumb ass is on the stream being racist. So now they're gonna blanket all of us. So if you notice, he was getting kicked out of white establishments. They was telling him, hey, we don't fuck with that racist shit over here. Yeah. So I don't think he's gonna beat this one. Just because of that tweet that he said, the final stage is me popping somebody, and that chimp on the ground called him a monkey and said me walking free. I don't think so.
Is it one of those things like whether the brothers, as they call them, brother, although they may be on some forget niggas type stuff and they on their white supremacy, is it one of those things too, like, you messed up so bad, I can't support this. I can't publicly support this. So yeah, you going to jail. It ain't because I care so much. It's
you think public outrage,
the outrage, the backlash. We control when we want backlash and emotional responses. It's by our doing.
So
the powers that be.
Viral has a point. Around election time, racist stuff happens. So if they do convict him, then that's gonna keep the powers at be elected in their position, whether it's the judge, the DA, whatever the case.
It's one of those. Hey,
handle this like.
Remember in Get Rich or Die Trying when who was running 50 Hood and he's like
Majestic.
He's like, I gotta go do this time because you messed up. It's one of those, the powers that be telling them, they might have talked to him, hey bro, he might not do it long, but hey, you finna go sit down. You know this, right? You finna go sit down.
If he has to sit down, bro, I hope it's for a minute. I just hope it doesn't spawn other people to do copycat images because I'm gonna just tell you this, bro. That's not gonna lead to anything good. I'm gonna just tell you this right now. I'm not gonna even say what Viral said on the live one time. You ain't gotta come to South Central. You ain't gotta come to Long Beach with that. You just gotta run across the right person who's just having a bad day. I'm gonna just tell you that right now. You ain't even gotta catch the most hood or gangsters person on earth. You can just catch a person who having a bad day. He probably just left court from family court, losing custody of his kid or something.
Oh, you know what? Bro put it in the group. You know what this was a distraction for? Tennessee Republicans passed a bill to eliminate the state's only majority black district. So the whole time they're gutting the rights of black people, voting rights, now black people losing their mind. This was going on, distracting us from them eliminating the majority black district. So I'm going to send this white boy running around Tennessee, ironically, calling niggas N-words with the hard ER, put all the focus there. Meanwhile, we eliminating y'all motherfucking rights over here.